Welcome back to Live, Work, Stay with Billy Kay. We have an exciting show today. First, we'll have some fun with Tyler Carpenter, a 10-year-old fifth grade student from Riverview Charter School who's going to talk about the various presidents. It's election year, and so it'd be fun to talk about past presidents, not the current campaign. Then we'll talk about something that will be on the ballot on November 8th, and that is the capital penny sales tax. We'll have Commission Chairman Mike Sutton with us, who's going to explain the process of creating a capital penny sales tax and some of the issues involved, some of the projects. Today I'm here with Tyler Carpenter, a fifth grade student at Riverview Charter School.
Hello.
I met Tyler last week, actually, when the school choir was singing at the Waterfront Park during the 9/11 ceremony. And when I was introduced to him, I was told that he was a whiz on the presidents, the past presidents.
Yep.
Didn't want to talk much about the current candidates, right?
Right.
But I was amazed at how much he knew, and I thought we're in the presidential season and everybody's sort of talking about presidents. So I thought I'd bring Tyler in to show off what he knows.
Yep.
Tyler, why don't we start with just some trivia, you know?
Yeah.
Little things that people may not know about the presidents.
Okay. Well, I know that George Washington, for a fact, he actually used to brush his horse's teeth every morning.
George Washington brushed his horse's teeth?
Yes.
Did he brush his own?
I don't think so, because he got false teeth later on in his life.
False teeth? Yeah. Okay, what about something else? Did he cut down the cherry tree?
No, that's just a story that parents tell their kids just to tell them that not to lie.
Oh, okay. Somebody else?
Thomas Jefferson used to bathe his feet in ice water every day.
Ice water?
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
Well, I don't know, because I guess they used to do not like odd things, but just like different things than we do today.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did they get cold?
I'm sure they did.
Okay. Okay, tell me something else interesting about the president.
Well, I think, let's see. Once Warren G. Harding, the 29th president, he bet the White House China in a game of cards and lost.
He bet and he was playing cards.
Yeah.
And he lost the White House China?
Yes, he did.
Well, how about that? Okay, something else? Some said that the Kennedys, Jackie Kennedy, I guess, took some of the furniture out of the White House, but I don't think anyone ever proved that.
Yeah. Theodore Roosevelt, both him and his family, both could walk on stilts.
Theodore, is that because he became famous as a conservationist?
Yes.
He could get higher, so when he walked through the woods, he could see more?
Yeah, because he liked nature a lot, and he used to go out in different nature.
Did the whole family walk through the woods on stilts?
Maybe.
You know why?
Why?
No, I'm asking you.
Well, maybe because, like...
Maybe it just gave him a different perspective.
Yeah, it just gave him a different perspective than everybody else.
I'm taller than you, so I see things different than you. So it'd be like you wearing stilts, so you'd be my height and could see things the way I see them.
Yeah.
Okay, any more?
Benjamin Harrison, actually, he is the grandson of a former president, William Henry Harrison.
Okay.
But William Henry Harrison only had 30 days in office because he died in office of pneumonia.
You were talking earlier about the chain of handshakes.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
William Henry Harrison, I think it was.
No, the chain of every president shaking everybody's hand.
Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is true, but like for example, George Washington shaking John Adams' hand, and then John Adams shaking Thomas Jefferson, and then it keeps just going down from each president down to the current one.
Except for the presidents who didn't make it through the end of the term.
Right.
And who were they?
William Henry Harrison, because he died in office.
He got what?
He got killed in office.
Okay.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt, I think.
Oh. Who's your favorite president?
Abraham
From
Lincoln.
Illinois, right?
Yeah.
And he got shot. Where did he get shot?
He got shot in Washington, D.C. at Ford's Theater
Ford's Theater.
in 1865.
And what you told me before that he was probably your favorite or one of your favorites. Why was that?
Because he was one of those presidents who changed completely, like, our country, like he ended slavery, and he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation, which was part of ending slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote a message out to the people that were fighting in this war, Civil War, called the Gettysburg Address, and he gave it.
7 years ago, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we've got Lincoln was assassinated. Harrison was assassinated.
No, he just died of
Okay.
a illness.
Okay, who were the four now? So we got two of them.
Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield,
Okay.
William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy.
John Kennedy. And how did he get shot?
He got shot. He was riding in his car in a parade, and Lee Harvey Oswald was the one who shot him.
In Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
One of the things we're hearing the candidates talk about is health issues.
Right.
Did we have presidents who had health issues?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Well, George Washington, he had bad teeth. That's why he had to get false teeth. And there were lots of presidents who did have that teeth problem, and they had severe headaches. And just a lot of them had, George Washington got smallpox because, and Thomas Jefferson, he did get some diseases from his slaves, because he did have slaves and his slaves did have diseases, so sometimes he caught diseases from his slaves.
And didn't one president get polio?
Yeah, that was Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He got polio when he was 39 years old.
Right. But did it affect his presidency?
No.
Not at all.
He just had
a very
to.
strong wife, right?
Right.
You knew who she was?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Right. You actually, when you were in Washington, went to the Roosevelt Monument, FDR Monument, didn't you? I was there.
Yes.
It's very impressive.
Yes, it is.
What else? What else? If you could be president, which of the presidents would you like to be most like?
I don't really know.
Well, we talked about several of them being what we call transformational.
Right.
You know, George Washington, because he was the first. Abraham Lincoln.
And like John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy. Why was John F. Kennedy?
Because he was important, very important, for a lot of reasons, because he started the Peace Corps and he was a big help in the civil rights movement, and he had a dream to put a man on the moon, which finally happened.
Man on the moon, right. Okay. Anyone else?
And well, he was just really famous for people because, well, it was before the Vietnam War, and so people didn't really, well, they knew him as a great leader, and he just did great things for people who needed it.
Well, Tyler, you know quite a bit for someone who's 10 years old about the president.
Right.
What was it that got you interested?
Well, before that, I was kind of into Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. And so,
Now, how did Spider-Man get you interested in president?
well, it's not the main reason, but when I started getting more interested in presidents, I started going back and thinking there was a saying called, "With great power comes great responsibility." And I think the presidents, before they came president, I think they believed in themselves that they could have the power to change the country and be responsible for.
So maybe I ought to recommend that all of our viewers read Spider-Man, which will help them get more interested in the presidential campaign. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
What was that quote again from Power?
With great power comes great responsibility.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
Tyler, when we were talking a little bit before the show you were talking about there being transformational presidents.
Right.
And one of them that sort of lit where we were talking, your face lit up, was Theodore Roosevelt.
Yes. And I think he's one of my favorite presidents of all. And, well, I was him for Halloween when I was 7 years old or something. And I really admire what he did, when he was transformational. But he also did a lot of things for national parks and stuff. And it's interesting because it's a place over by near where I live, and it's called Hunting Island. And it's a fact that he did used to go out there and write in his journal thing. So, he always used to go out and where he could find the most nature and try to concentrate there.
The being in the presence of nature gave him tranquility, which allowed him to
Right.
think deeply. And you go out in the woods a lot?
Yeah,
Out on the
sometimes.
beach?
Well, there are some woods.
Well, if you're going to be president in 35 years, you better spend some more time in the woods, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be a conservationist.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.